is CBS 2 News at 5.
And good morning. I'm Chris Gutierrez.
And I'm Marissa Bailey.
I'd like to introduce you to my new friend Diva. What a beautiful creature, a lovely horse. Now, if you would like to learn a little bit more about the equestrian world, and if you like the pomp and circumstance that might go along with it, jumping over hurdles and running courses, stick around, because we've got a preview of this weekend's Hunter Derby that's coming up here in Antioch, right? So we're going to tell everybody all about it. Is that a good idea? I think so. Stick around. Okay, this is my buddy Corvine here. We were having a conversation. He told me I was looking a little bit long in the face. But actually, he says that's how he likes things. We are here at Annali Farms. This is kind of like the Ritz-Carlton of horse barns in our area, because the horses are taken care of so well here in such beautiful, beautiful surroundings. Dino behind the camera is trying to get Will to smile for us there for a second. But we're getting ready for the Chicago Hunter Derby this weekend. It's got a $50,000 purse. Lynn Jane's going to tell us a little bit more about it. But first of all, what the heck is a Hunter Derby? Because I'm a city guy. I don't know exactly what it is.
Good morning. A Hunter Derby is a competition where riders are competing over jumps reminiscent of a hunt field.
So like a fox hunt?
Like a fox hunt,
sort of
yes.
like the sport of kings and queens?
Absolutely.
And so we're seeing the sport of kings and queens right here in northern Illinois this weekend, because we're up here in Antioch. And this beautiful creature here is Devo. Not like the group Devo, it's short for devotion. And someone is very devoted to Devo right now. We've got Nicole up there, and she's actually braiding his mane. So why is the mane braided in all of this?
The mane is braided to keep it out of the way. If you were truly on a fox hunt, you would be going through bramble and bushes, and the mane and the tail could be tangled up. So they braid it up and keep it out of the way.
Like the Winchester dog show, the horses will be graded a little bit on their appearance as well, correct?
Absolutely.
So it's their appearance and the ability to go over these great big jumps and hurdles.
It's the ability and also style.
Okay, so this is really a lot of pomp and circumstance that goes with it.
Absolutely.
And then also the folks who are riding, I mean, they also get all duded up as well, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Both horse and rider will be all duded up.
Okay, so I know that Marissa's a big fan of manicures, so I'm going to hurry up before we say goodbye. I'm going to give a real quick manicure to Devo here. So I just stand on Devo's side so that I don't spook him, right? I'm going to come down here and look at this. I learned how to give Devo a pedicure. I guess not a, well, I don't know. Would this be a pedicure or manicure?
Pedicure, they're their feet.
I hope Devo tips me. I mean the money kind, not tips me off, because I'm going to go riding a little bit later. So we're going to find out a lot more about the Chicago Hunter Derby coming up. Maybe even see some foxes. And I'm going to try not to fall off the horse a little bit later on this morning. Right, Devo?
Vince and a horse.
He knows I like manicures. What woman doesn't?
Right.
He's good at that. Thank you, Vince. Well, the Chicago Hunter Derby takes place at Annali Farm in Antioch Saturday and Sunday. And for more information, you can head to our website, cbschicago.com. Just click on links and numbers.
Boy, is Devo being pampered here this morning. Not only is Devo getting a mane braid, I'm finishing up a pedicure or a manicure, whatever the heck it is. But I think Devo wants to look especially beautiful this weekend for the Chicago Hunter Derby. We're taking you behind the scenes. This is a $50,000 competition where the horses are graded on how well they jump, how beautiful they look, and you can witness it all if you come up here to Antioch this weekend.
Well, it just may be his best assignment this week by leaps and bounds.
CBS 2's Vince Gerasole has trotted on up to Antioch for a preview of this weekend's Chicago Hunter Derby. He's live there this morning. Hello, Vince.
For all you naysayers out there, I just want to let you know that giving a horse a morning bath is a lot of fun. This is Albert, and boy is Albert a nicely behaving horse as he gets ready for the Chicago Hunter Derby this weekend. And as we learned a little bit earlier, it's kind of like it has its roots in fox hunting, and it's a big pomp and circumstance event where you get to see the horses jump over the hurdles. These horses seem a lot larger to me than race horses. Lynn Jane, incidentally, is a trainer. Size-wise, how do they stack up with race horses?
I would say that they're a good 2 to 4 inches taller than a racehorse.
And they seem a lot sturdier too. Do they lift weights? Or no.
Well, they're definitely more mature. The age range is probably from about 7 to 15.
And they're sturdy so that they can jump over those hurdles, right?
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
Now we've been seeing how Albert's getting all groomed here, but you know the folks who ride the horses, they got to look special too. So come into this room here that they call a tack room. What the heck does that mean, tack room?
A tack room is where we keep all the equipment, the rider's equipment, the horse's saddle, the horse's bridle,
And this really makes an impression when you come in here. I feel like I'm around horse people when I come in this room here. So we see that you've got the saddles all over here. And then now I called this a chest earlier, and it's not a chest.
This is a tack trunk.
This is a tack trunk, so I promise not to be tacky and call it the wrong name. And this is where, I guess, all the accoutrements that you need to go riding are kept in here, right?
That's correct.
Things like, with this reins. The reins, okay.
Spurs, a hard hat.
Okay, and this is a hard hat. And these actually, I mean, have to be fitted very tightly to your head, right?
Correct, correct.
Okay, so how do I look?
Little too small.
I guess I got a big head. That's what Marissa was telling me. I hope my head's not too big because I got to go riding a little bit later. I don't want to have false bravado.
Absolutely.
Okay. More from the Hunter Derby coming your way.
You look good, Vince.
Thank you for that. The Chicago Hunter Derby takes place at Annali Farm in Antioch Saturday and Sunday. For more information, just cruise over to our website, cbschicago.com, and click on links and numbers.
Time now, 5:51 this morning, Chicago.
I think it's time we gave Devo something to eat, and of course horses like carrots, but they also like showing off at the Chicago Hunter Derby that's coming up this weekend. They'll be jumping over all sorts of fences and looking especially pretty. We're going to take you to the prep rooms this morning and show you how they're getting ready for the big event. Don't you want more carrots? I'm telling you, you got to eat. You got to eat. There we go. There, see?
Plus, our Vince Gerasole is up in Antioch this morning. We'll talk about the Hunter Derby when we come back. Plus, live pictures from Mobile 2 this morning. Vince Gerasole on a horse, of course. We'll tell you why when we come back. More live pictures from Mobile 2 this morning up in Antioch for the Hunter Derby. We'll check in with, I was about to say horse. We will see some horses, but we'll check in with our Vince Gerasole. No, that's not Vince.
It's
Believe
not?
me. No, he's idle right now. We'll check in with Vince when we come back.
He is a naysayer this morning, and it's quite appropriate. CBS 2's Vince Gerasole galloped on to Antioch for a preview of this weekend's Hunter Derby, where equestrians are raising funds for 3 separate charities. Hi, Vince.
All right, Miltu is nice and still. I just want him to remain still for the rest of this report, right? Because I don't know how to get down from here. Miltu kind of shook his head, okay? We're here on the course of the Chicago Hunter Derby taking place this weekend. Bobby Murphy, you designed this course, and there really is a science to it, just like there is with a golf course, right?
Exactly, Vince. The horses have a 12-foot stride, so between each fence, you know, a 12-foot measurement, so we add those to create how many strides. But out here for the Chicago Hunter Derby, it's a open hunt field type. So we have very classical style fences that we designed with George Morris.
Well, what would a classical style fence be?
Something that you would see way back in the day. You're always around the horse shows and people say, oh, remember when the fences were like this? And that's kind of the
Is that with posts or with stone? Or?
Well, for instance, the fence to the right of us is from the 1700s when they used to have a zigzag fence. And then the rocks around it, they would pick up around the fields, set it to the fences, and then over time the wood would rot away. So when you see rock fences going down farms, this is that same kind of concept.
Okay. And Caroline, look how lovely she's dressed this morning. You're here in the full regalia. This is what you wear when you're riding the horses, and you're judged on your appearance as well on their appearance, right? How styling you look, I guess.
Yes, this is a shad belly, and it's considered our formal attire. And it was originally worn in the hunt fields. When people would go out hunting, the ladies would wear these.
And then, you know, once in a while, you know, when you watch television, sometimes you see the ladies riding side saddle hunting a fox. No, that doesn't happen here, does it?
It doesn't happen here, but it still happens throughout the country.
Okay, and I just want to say I love your Louis Vuitton belt because that looks great, but that's not necessarily what they're judging you folks on, right?
No, this is not a requirement of the attire. I just like it.
Okay, and you know, and I would think that, you know, I'm dressed in jeans and I look so much less formal, but the formality is what makes the Hunter Derby that much fun to watch, right?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
And the boots help with the chafing of the legs. Okay. The jeans might not work so well.
Okay, so it's Saturday and Sunday, but it also benefits 3 charities, and it's a whole bunch of equestrians that get together here in the Chicago area, and they do their best to entertain the audiences here. Oh, look at Mill 2, getting up close and personal. You know what I want to do? Can you just walk me off with Mill 2? We're going to walk and say goodbye, and I don't want to show you how silly I look when I get off, but I hope you had a fun morning learning about horses. Let us walk off camera, Dino. I don't want people to see me getting off on this little ladder here. Have a good day, Marissa, Chris.
A ladder.
Show the good guy on the other horse.
Giddy up, cowboy.
Kudos to Dino for keeping him on camera. Oh, there he goes. All right.
Time now is 6:50. If you've lost the love for baseball, no.
Our next update's coming up at 7:26. Until then, have a great morning. CBS This Morning is coming up next. Right now, though, we're going to leave you on a shot of Vince Gerasole hanging with the horses this Friday morning. It's going to be a gorgeous weekend, folks.